Hello, guys and gals, and welcome back to another episode of Trollpasta. Yes, a series where me and my buddies sit down, relax, and enjoy reading some of the finest joke stories on the internet, if you will. These have their own charm to them, and this one is called The Demonic Possessed Mortal Kombat Cartridge. Now, will this contain the missing second banana, or the third banana, fourth banana, fifth banana, I don't know. Or will it contain something that defines itself? This is Trollpasta, so sit back again, relax, and enjoy us reading The Demonic Possessed Mortal Kombat Cartridge. Hi, my name is Jake. Pleased to meet you. Nothing ever seems normal to me anymore after what I've witnessed with a Mortal Kombat game on the Super NES, so you clicked on this to listen to my story. Well, it makes me uneasy to tell this story to anyone, but I will. See, it only happened to me last year. I was wanting to play some classic Mortal Kombat games. Oh, for fuck's sake. Because I was very hyped up about the new Mortal Kombat reboot coming out on the 360 and PS3. So I had the Game Boy MK games, which aren't that good. I never really played them very often. So my favorite MK game was Mortal Kombat 2. For some reason, it was my favorite out of the whole series. Before we continue, who here's played Mortal Kombat on the Game Boy?
I
didn't even know that fucking existed.
I think this creepypasta is bullshitting right now. Somebody's got to fucking back these facts.
It's console only.
I seriously don't. I don't think I've ever heard of it on the Game Boy.
Let me check this shit. Let me.
Fuck. Hold on. What the fuck? So,
holy shit! They do have it on the Game Boy.
Holy shit!
Fuck, really?
That's great.
Oh my!
They have.
Oh my!
Wait! They have Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2.
I think we already had gameplay for the background then.
Yeah, okay, well then there you go, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
We did it.
So after many playthroughs of my MK2 on GB, I decided that I didn't want to play a miniature version of it anymore.
Oh, shit.
Why the fuck would you ever want to play it? I tried to download MK Arcade Collection for my Xbox 360 via Xbox Live, but it would not let me. Then I went on the in-Amazon... What the fuck?
On the Amazon.
You guys.
Then I went on the Amazon.
Then I went on the Amazon to search for a SNES or Sega Genesis that was at an affordable price. Good fucking luck. So I scanned all of the ones I was looking through when I stumbled upon a red SNES with Mortal Kombat 2. It was only $15 for everything, and I thought to myself, really, it's that cheap? I was itching to play some MK2, and I didn't want to spend a fortune on both the game and the console. So I clicked, yeah, I'll buy it for $15.
Wait, there's a fucking button you click that says yes?
Yeah, I guess. I clicked yes, I will buy.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is the in Amazon.
Yeah, we don't know. It could be like a fucking weird ass store somewhere out, you know.
They no longer have the buy with one click button.
It's like the yes.
Do you want this? Yes.
There's the yes and the no button.
I was clicking the no way button.
Alright, who wants to take over it?
Are you Ace?
Okay. Also in the picture for the console, I've never seen a red Super NES. I did some research after buying it, and I found out there have never been a red SNES ever released in the USA. And I did some further research and found out that there were not many of them else in the entire globe. I smacked myself, told myself that I was a fucking idiot, and that I should have researched it before buying it.
And you should learn how to English.
Right? I need to go...
Wait, hold on, that's a little bullshit. Isn't Doom for the SNES? Does it have like a limited edition red one?
It might.
Red
Let me check.
Like an
We're
entire
gonna
console.
do a lot of research, Cisco.
I know it had a red card, but I don't know.
Red card,
Yeah,
yeah.
it did have a red card. It did.
But I don't think it had a...
Not a red console, though.
Alright, you got away. Mortal Kombat cartridge.
Way to go. You did it. So it only took a small amount of days for the package to get to my house. I heard the door knock, and it was a very strange mailman. He was dressed in all red, and I spotted a blood stain on his shirt. How did you notice the blood stain on an all-red shirt?
Yeah, wait, what? Maybe it's darker than the rest?
Okay, can I go on to in Amazon and click improve creepypasta button?
You're an asshole.
I looked at his face. Wait, what's Smitty?
I said he did his research. He never did any grammar classes, obviously.
I think I'm gonna fuck up a word because I'm not paying attention to much fucking grammar.
But let's be honest, the story's pretty interesting so far.
Oh yeah, dude.
Alright, let's go.
Mailman shows up.
There was a burn scar on his right cheek. He was also from a mailing company I'd never ever heard of ever in my...
Foodex?
I've never ever heard of ever in my entire life.
Foodex.
The mailing company was named Outward Mail Service.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking...
Wow.
He also has a bloodstain on his red shirt. I think he might be fired.
Does he have a skull on his face? Like a helmet made
You
out of
might
a
as
skull?
well just...
Yeah, my goodness.
You
Go
might as well
on.
just
You
say
might
that
as
the
well.
fucking mailman is fucking Johnny Cage or some shit.
Shao
I
Kahn.
might as well. I continued to stare at the mailman. I thought it said
I like how
mailman,
it
but
says it's got like capitals. It's implying
Yeah.
that he's not.
and he bumped me and he said, "Hey, what the motherfucker are you looking at? Stop looking at me, faggot bitch, and sign the
my
goddamn
goodness.
paper." I proceeded to sign the paper.
So it was-
Holy shit.
So it was a fucking postal dude.
Yeah, I know, what the fuck?
Dude, this
is
guy's
a really...
hardcore.
It's like a damn petition.
I don't wear
What
these
fucking
red
gameplay
clothes
do we
for
use
nothing.
this? As soon as I entered my house, I slammed the package down on my couch, went to my table, cried a little, flipped it up, and did some research on Outward Mail Service. No site, no anything. I decided to be adventurous and check and open up the box and see what was inside. Oh shit,
Would
crazy.
you not open the box?
I proceeded to open the box, and inside I found my SNES. It was red with a design of skulls with terrifying demonic eyeballs flames coming from throughout the top.
Uh-huh.
And bloodstains.
And bloodstains.
You can see the
Bloodstains.
bloodstains on the red.
I thought to myself, you know, this is pretty cool. Then I took the SNES out and hooked it up to my old 90s TV. Then I searched the box for the MK2 cart, and I found it in plastic wrapping. Okay. The cart was very unusual with some Japanese writing on the back. It probably said "Go kill yourself," which I don't understand. But it didn't go to Google. But I didn't go to Google Translate to figure it out. Oh yeah, because
Because, you know,
So
you can
easy to
just type
figure it
that
out.
shit in.
Exactly.
Because, you know, I mean, let's be honest, you might as well just go to Rosetta Stone or something.
2 weeks. I learned to read all demonic Japanese. 2 weeks.
With
Now
Rosetta
now
Stone.
moving to demonic Japan.
I'm ready. Alright. I didn't want to just pop it into the very unusual red SNES. The cart label was also completely peeled off. Oh,
Second, I thought
spelling
you
was
were
obviously
about
not.
to say peed on.
Spelling was obviously not the primary focus of this. And it had red tape with a bloodstain of
There we go.
I didn't fucking know,
There we go,
and
with
I'm
the
not a
fucking
blood
red and
taster, so I didn't taste it. What?
What?
I tried to wipe. He tried. Wait. Okay, so he didn't taste the blood. I'm good. Glad.
I'm just,
Good
I'm
job.
just surprised this guy to the difference two reds in the same place.
Yeah, like
This is the third
I
time
don't
he
know.
mentions it.
yeah. What the fuck?
There's a lot of
Okay,
red
cool.
going on.
Yeah,
I tried to wipe off the bloodstain, but it kept reappearing. So I said, "Fuck it," popped it in my SNES.
Okay, my first reaction, if blood keeps reappearing on my cartridge, that might be like step one of, say satanic demonic possessions.
Words, Kyle. Use your words.
This creepypasta's getting to me, man.
Is the grammar is affecting. All of the usual stuff popped up just as I remember it. Then when the title appeared, it showed the mailman to the right. Yes, same
Yes.
mailman that delivered the package to me. I was scared shitless. But not only-
Excuse me, it's delivered the package.
The live
Thank you
word.
very much.
the library.
Oh, dude, there's a subliminal red in there.
I'm trying to keep my composure here, guys. Not only that the title screen had rain animated in it, and it was raining blood, and the sky, instead of being the night sky, it was dark and very red. When I pressed start, it took me to the main menu, just like the actual game did. Then I noticed that there was no option menu, just start tournament. I wanted to lower the difficulty, but I had no choice.
He's a
Your
fucking
basic red.
basic.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Then I pressed start, and thus I was taken to the select screen. The music was very high pitched. Sound just What? Just about made my ears and my eyes bleed to the point that it may fall on my
Okay.
body.
Wait,
Donkey.
okay. All right.
Of my
This
body.
is a jump of logic.
Yeah, that's that
Suddenly,
escalated too.
and then
They
there
were all
was
the
bloodstains
same-
on me.
What?
It's like,
They
oh,
were all
there's
the
bloodstains
same
on
people.
everything. Now there's bloodstains on me. I was wearing a red shirt that day.
Oh shit! Oh, not the powers again.
I
They were all the same people as the original, except for the mailman who was to the right of Raiden. I was scared out of my fucking mind.
Okay, this scares him? Wait a minute. So the fucking blood that reappears? No, that's cool. But the
Especially
fucking
part
mail
where his eyes bled.
How do we know?
That's kind of
Okay,
a big deal.
okay. If I
Yeah.
was this kid, first thing I would think is, oh, the mailman was just like fucking dressing up because the whole Mortal Kombat references here.
Something tells me that the mailman looked exactly like the Shao Kahn picture, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
surprised that the kid did not point out the fact that he has bristling abs.
Just imagine it.
Oh, he had a red shirt. There's blood on it. Don't mind the abs, though.
Oh my
Imagine just
God.
like that Shao Kahn wearing like a FedEx uniform or whatever those deli red.
Dude, he's like fucking he's like the FedEx. Fuck, man, I'm forgetting his name again. Shit, North, the FedEx dude. God damn it.
Oh fuck yeah, Bruce Willis.
Yes, Bruce Willis.
Bruce
He's
Willis.
fucking him. Fuck my life, man. Pulp Fiction, this shit.
Oh shit.
I chose my favorite Sub-Zero. Then it went to the battle plan, but didn't show anything. It threw me straight into this match against the mailman, and the background was so grotesque. No MK game could sustain these horrific graphics. Flaming dead bodies, mirrors, melting skin, deadly beasts were in the BG. I was scared out of my soul. I defeated the mailman, but I had to fight him over and over again. I didn't face off against any of the original MK people. I then got to Kintaro who was larger inside the game than he was in the original. I manged to defeat him. I had to defeat for rounds. It said if I lost one round, the game would take my soul and make me burn in the fiery depths of hell. Oh
How did
shit.
he
Kind of like
figure this
Yu-Gi-Oh.
out?
It's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
but
what
Mortal
if-
Kombat.
Yeah, exactly. So I defeated Kintaro all 5 times. But when I got to Shao Kahn, or at least who I thought was Shao Kahn, it was Shao Kahn.
Huh?
What?
What the fuck?
Shao Canics.
Oh
What?
my. Am I the only one here who thought of Knuckle and Chaotix?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way,
Oh,
he spells
oh.
it wrong later in the sentence.
Yes, he
It was
does.
super huge.
Literally
Shao
5
Conics.
words
Okay, so-
later.
Yeah, Shao Konix pulled me into the game. He told me I'd have to beat him 10 times or he'd kill me.
Oh, what a fucking
and
hog.
take my soul and make me farm in hell. Doesn't sound too
Fucking
different
hell.
from a Asian World of Warcraft sweatshop.
And then he spells it differently again, right here.
Yeah, it's like different Shao Konixes, and we're not fucking around with you people. These are screen caps from the actual fucking story, okay?
You
We're
might
not fucking
actually
with
need
you.
to fucking like throw these actual phrases up in the video.
Yeah, there's gonna be like screen cap people. We're not fucking with you here. This is real shit. Shao Konix beat me so bad that I thought I wouldn't survive. He grabbed me by the neck and said, "You little motherfucker, you should have never played this corrupt version of MK2. I kicked him in the balls so hard that he fainted. I have no
I love that he
Finish him!
I love that he specified it more too.
I have no fucking clue how I just did. He told me if I beat him 10 rounds, I would be able to escape from this horrid game. So I managed to defeat him and escape the game. Oh, what a relief.
Sort of a life.
Like,
Kyle,
Life.
Go, Kyle.
so afterwards, I went back to the box, and there was a note that I did not notice from before. It read, "I'm sorry if I ruined your life. This game console and MK2 cart is very evil and could kill you. It
Thanks for
killed
the
my
heads up,
older
bitch."
brother, Joe. After his death, I tried to avenge him, but failed to even attempt."
Wait, what? What the
Wait,
fuck?
Kyle,
Wait,
it says
whoa, whoa, whoa.
older brother Joe, as if he was like, worked at a temple. Oh, welcome, brother Joe.
Oh god. So wait. Did we just go right into the future? Was this like a prologue? What?
And then again,
Okay, alright.
Play at your
No,
yes.
own risk. However, there is a way to purify the game console and the SNES. All you have to do is beat Shao Knocked
Shao Noix. Noix. It's Noix.
Shao Noix.
Noix.
And avenge my
And
brother
avenge my
Joe's
brother.
death. Rating. Good luck, play at your own risk, but be warned. So, after scanning through the note, I turned around and noticed a beam of light flash that almost blinded me, and then in a few split seconds, the game console was back to its normal color, and the MK2 cart was back to normal, and I was relieved. After being a victim of that, even though they were both purified. For some odd reason, I didn't trust it, so I made a fire out in my backyard and tossed the game cart and the SNES in the fire, and watched the plastic hardware burn to death.
Badass thug life.
Plastic doesn't die.
I have never played an MK game since. I converted to Street Fighter, Tekken, and Soul Calibur.
Why no Smash Bros?
Oh my god. I converted. I saw the
I
light.
love how the comments were like, this pasta was actually really good.
I love it. First comment, this pasta would be really good if slightly improved. I propose the almost category for it, since it's protected on all
Dude,
that.
there's secret
Fuck
secret
you.
religion going on here. Brother Joe converting to other games.
Wait, dude,
Yeah,
what if it's
yeah,
the
what the fuck,
religion of
brother?
red?
Dude, this is the next Final Freddy. Just imagine all the theories they're gonna sport all the YouTube channels and
All the
videos.
10-year-olds, I mean everyone else that would follow it.
Dude, they're even gonna make some gender-bended Shao Kahns. Shao
Oh
Noix.
god. Dude, guys, it's all about the gender-bended mailman.
Ex-Shao.
The fucking mailman.
We have
No,
three
I
different
think so.
Shaos in this.
Yeah.
3.
So guys, what would you guys let's analyze. What do you think was the greatest part?
You know.
Just
Well done.
the mailman.
Um,
I just imagine the mailman being Shao Kahn, but with a shirt. Like the exact, like,
You know what?
like the image right there. That image right there.
The best part was the description of how I had to punch someone in the fucking balls halfway into. Like, what the fuck?
okay,
So
Did he kick him?
he
yeah,
did.
I don't
he
know.
did.
Punch, kick, bit him in the balls.
You know, my favorite
Oh,
part about this is just the idea that the mailman was Shao Kahn.
I love how
Yeah.
like there's barely any punctuation, so like it's really fucking confusing. It's like, oh, and also, did you ever notice like it starts with a quote there, but then the quote never ends.
Yeah, I
Like
saw that
technically
too.
speaking, you could have said all of that in the Shao Kahn voice, the rest of the story.
Yeah, technically, when they went into the future. Yeah, exactly.
And
Okay.
it turns
He
out
just-
that he was actually narrating the second half of the story.
He was just standing there monologuing for days.
I just love how he keeps winning, but never specify how he wins. I mean, here it
Yeah,
says that
it's
he
like-
clearly was getting his ass kicked by Shao Kahn, but then at the end he says, "So I managed to beat him."
So are
Which
we,
Shao
are we,
Kahnics are you
we
talking
going with
about
the
here? There
idea
were
that
3 of
he
them.
fucking kicked him in the nuts 10 times?
I think we're
Also,
going with the
since
idea
when
that
in
Shao
Mortal
Kahn.
Kombat can you kick someone in the nuts?
You know what? Maybe Shao.
But like here, look at that.
You know
This
what?
guy would have to be so strong. Look at the picture really quickly. Shao Kahnics or whatever has like the long ass like fucking
Loincloth.
armor around his balls.
You know what?
He'd have to punch him so hard
Maybe
to
Shao
get through
Kahn.
it.
Maybe Shao Kahn was a pussy. Maybe she was a giant pussy.
No. This is Shao Kahn. He was fighting Shao Noix, remember?
Ah,
Yeah, he was,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
guys. He was fighting, where the fuck is it
Shao
here
Kahn.
now?
Konix?
Shao
Kahn.
Konix? He was fucking fighting,
Shao Konix?
Shao
Kahn.
Konix and
Shao
Shao
Noix.
Konix.
Bottom line is, I have Premiere open right now recording this, and 2, this converted
It
me.
took
to
you a little
Street
while,
Fighter.
didn't it?
This converted me to Street Fighter.
Dude. I think the one thing I learned from this is that Shao Kahn is a mailman. He could pass
Yeah.
off.
And he also really doesn't like temple workers named Brother Joe.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, fuck.
I think the one
Or
thing I
Brother
learned
Joe.
from this is that you can see blood on red.
Right?
Dude, why not King of Fighters?
Oh man.
I hate-
So what would you guys rate Demonic Possessed Mortal Kombat cartridge? I give it 10 spooky skeletons out of 583.
I'll give it a red out of red.
Damn you and Mario taking my grading systems.
I will give this one a Shao Noix out of a Shao Konix.
I'll give this a 1337 out of Spoderman 2665.
And clearly, I need to give this a Brother Joe out of converted to Street Fighter. 66.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Oh God.
What's the next one here, ladies and gentlemen?
Hail
Rap.
Brother Joe.